Good day everyone, I am Charyl Monderondo, your teacher for today. I will be showing to you my teaching demonstration. The subject that I am going to teach is science and the topic is all about the solar system. Before we start our discussion, Miss Cynthia, kindly lead the prayer.
Dear Jesus, please show me how to spend this day sharing your love in every way. Help me to be kind to everyone, to play and laugh and have lots of fun, shining your light and giving your grace, sharing your joy with a smile on my face.
Good morning class! Okay, you can take your seats now. Wow, I can see a lot of happy faces today and everything's clean. Your chairs are arranged properly. Good job! So, I will just check your attendance. Let me see. Antalyo Jamaica, Barcelona Hana, Liharso Aravilla, Obeso Cynthia, Susmiran Aryan. So, no one is absent today. Very good. Class, if someone is talking in front, what will you do? Yes, very good. You will keep quiet. Before we proceed to our next topic, let's have a short review about our topic yesterday. Okay, so class, can anyone give me a recap of what we have discussed yesterday? Yes, Jamaica. Very good. Our topic last meeting was all about the moon. Very good class. Seems like you really listened to me last meeting. So today's topic is interesting and fun to learn as well. Class, did I give you an assignment? Okay, please pass your assignment in front. 1, 2, 3. Class, I will group you into two groups, boys and girls. You will arrange the picture that I will give to you. Is it clear? So can you identify the pictures? Yes, very good. It is planets. Okay class, are you ready and excited for our next lesson? Okay, I want you to listen to me carefully and observe what I am saying, okay? So before we will start, I will first read what is our objective for today's lesson. So at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to first, identify the center of the solar system and its 8 planets. Number 2, demonstrate knowledge of the solar system by arranging spherical objects of different sizes in an order that represents the 8 planets and the sun. Number 3, appreciate the importance of the 8 planets, most especially the planet Earth we live in. Class, before we will start, I want you to guess all these pictures. Okay class, what is this? Aryan, what is this? Yes, excellent. It is moon. What about, yes, Hannah. Very good. It is sun. Okay class, after our guessing game, do you have anything in your mind about what will be our topic or lesson for today? Now, I want you to watch a video clip for you to understand more how the heavenly bodies in the solar system move or form. Then while you are watching, I want you to jot down all about important details about the solar system. Understand? Alright.
Hey, Moby, I think I see aliens. Oh, never mind. I think they left. Dear Tim and Moby, can you tell me all about the solar system? From Sam. Well, the solar system is our home in the galaxy. It started out around 4.5 billion years ago. Back then, our solar system was just a cloud of gas and dust, probably left over from the explosion of a star. Over millions of years, gravity drew a lot of this stuff together into clumps. The biggest was in the center, and everything else began to spin around it. Immense gravitational pressure built up at the core of this gigantic clump. Atoms began fusing together in a nuclear reaction that continues to this day. It became the sun, and its energy pushed away any nearby gas. That's why the inner planets formed mostly out of rocky material. Earth is one of these terrestrial planets. The outer planets were once rocky too, but their gravity captured the gas pushed away by the sun. They formed the gas giants, like Jupiter. The sun's not all that big compared to other stars, but for us, it's the most important one around. The 8 planets in our solar system are satellites of the sun. That means they travel around it in an orbit. The 4 inner planets are much smaller than the 4 outer ones. Mercury is closest to the sun, and it kind of looks like our moon. It spins really slowly, just 1.5 times for every trip around the sun. That's why one side gets so hot, and the other gets so cold. No, you couldn't go there. You'd probably melt or freeze. Venus is sometimes called Earth's sister planet because of the similar size. Its atmosphere is filled with carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. That means it traps the sun's heat. The surface of Venus can get close to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, you'd definitely melt on Venus. The third from the sun is Earth, where we live. It's got perfect conditions for plants and animals, not too hot, not too cold. That means lots of liquid water, which all life depends on.
Did you enjoy watching the video? Okay, what did you observe in the video? Very good. Very good observation, class. Number 1 question. What composed of solar system? Okay, who can answer? Yes, Jamaica? Very good. Solar system is composed of the sun and all the objects that orbit around it. Number 2 question. How many planets are there in our solar system? Yes, Cynthia. Very good. There are 8 planets in our solar system. Number 3. 8 planets are divided into how many groups? Very good. 8 planets are divided into 2 groups. Number 4 question. What are these 2 groups? Yes, Ariane? Yes, these 2 groups are the inner planets and outer planets. So for the last question, what planets belong to inner planets? Yes, Aravilia? Very good. The inner planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Before we will proceed in our discussion, we still have another activity. I need 8 pupils to arrange the 8 planets according to their distances from the Sun using the planetary mnemonic. My very educated mother just serves us. So, a mnemonic, ano nga pa ito? A mnemonic device for remembering the names of the 8 planets. The Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Other similar but outdated mnemonics usually include P word at the end to represent Pluto. Very good, class! You have done the activity so well because you properly arranged the 8 planets. Always remember that mnemonics because it helped you to memorize the planets in order. With those activities, what do you think is our lesson for today? Yes, Cynthia? Very good. Jamaica? Excellent! So today's topic is all about our solar system. Have you ever looked up in the sky and wonder what was there? Higher than the birds, past the clouds, seeing all the fascinating objects outside the outer space. Let's imagine for a moment that we can leave the Earth behind and explore the solar system. This is what the solar system looks like. This is the sun looks like, class. We call it a solar system because everything in it is centered around the sun. And solar means something to do with the sun. Don't you know that the sun is a star? Just like any of the stars that you can see in the night sky. True, many times closer to us. Still, the sun is very far away from here. Okay, do you have any question, class? Sincha, is the sun as huge as the Earth, teacher? Definitely not, sweetie. The sun is 100 times larger than the Earth. In fact, the sun is the largest object in the solar system. More than that, the sun is what holds the solar system together. Its massive gravity is what keeps the Earth and all other planets circling around it instead of drifting off into space. Let's leave the sun now to explore the planets. As we move away from the sun, the first planet we will encounter is Mercury. It doesn't look like a Earth, teacher. Yes, because Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system, much smaller than the Earth. Mercury is a lot like our moon because it's small with a rocky surface with craters on it. It has no moon on its own and no oxygen to breathe. You probably wouldn't enjoy to visit Mercury. Next is Venus, the second planet. Some people call Venus Earth's twin because the two planets are very close in size and gravity, but they are very different on the surface. Venus is color orange. Is it hot there, teacher? Yes, because Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Because of this thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide helps it to trap the heat, there are also clouds of sulfuric acid in it. It may be not fun to visit, but it is very beautiful to look at because of its color. After Venus comes Earth, the third planet from the Sun. Of course, you know all about Earth because that's the planet where we live in. As far as we know, it is the only planet where there are living things because it is the only planet that can support life. Very good observation, class. Yes, it has a lot of color blue because Earth's ocean cover about 70% of the planet's surface, which makes it color blue. Let's leave the Earth for a moment again to visit Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is known as the red planet because iron oxide, a material like rust, in the soil gives it a reddish color. There is water ice on Mars. Scientists are very interested in Mars because they think that people could live there with the help of some special equipment. But let's still see it in the near future if Mars really can support life. Jupiter comes next, the fifth planet from the Sun. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is called a gas giant because it is really big and it made mostly of gases. Jupiter is so big that you will have to place 11 Earths into it. Also, Jupiter has at least 63 moons that circles around it. One of its moon is the largest moon in the solar system. That is the Great Red Spot of Jupiter. It is a giant storm. That's Saturn's ring. This planet is known for its beautiful rings. Although they look solid from a distance, the rings are actually made from many small ice particles, as well as rocks and dust. Saturn also has 60 moons orbiting around. After Saturn, here comes Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun. Uranus is another gas giant. Unlike other planets in the solar system, it is titled so much that it actually spins sideways. Uranus is covered with blue clouds made of methane, which creates its lovely color. So now, class, we are now down to the eighth and last planet from the Sun, very much similar to Uranus, and this is Neptune. Like Uranus, it has methane in its atmosphere that also looks blue, but Neptune has a darker blue color than Uranus. Scientists aren't sure why. There are no oceans in Neptune. Maybe what makes it darker blue than Uranus is its distance from the Sun. Neptune has the longest orbit of any planet in the solar system. It takes 165 years to complete a single orbital period. Now, you may think that I forgot someone. which is Pluto. Pluto was discovered last 1930 and was listed as the ninth planet. As it was studied longer, scientists had realized how small it is. In 2006, after 76 years being listed up as a planet, Pluto was declared as a dwarf planet. Yes, that leaves us with 8 official planets in the solar system. I hope you enjoyed exploring the solar system with me today. I know that you have learned a lot from this day's discussion. Now let's have an activity. Okay, I will group you into 3 groups. Please count 1 to 3. Okay, class, here are the instructions. All you have to do is to arrange your planets according to their distance from the sun. Very good, everyone! Let us clap our hands. It is very important for students to learn about our solar system because it is where our planet belongs. Okay, class, get your science notebook and answer this one. Okay, for your assignment, I want you to research an additional information all about solar system using the internet and share it to the class next meeting.